culture, this is more than just a phase. Feeling like tsunamitimo, war slid with the waves.
It's your boy Tsunamitimo.
Tsunamitimo.
What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Tsunamitimo, and today I'm back at it again. I picked up some new brushes and we're gonna talk about how to zero gap your T outliners. Let's get right into it. So I went on Brush King because we all know that Brush King just released a bunch of new Christmas brushes. So all the colors are dope. The only reason that I didn't buy all the rest of them is because I felt it was a waste of money since I already had about 3 medium curved ones. I was like, nah, there's no need for me to go ahead and purchase more of the same brush just because it's a different color. So what I did, I picked up these 2 brushes. I'm about to show you right now. Okay, so these are the 2 brushes I picked up. This is a Torino Pro and this is a Torino Pro. Now, one of these is 9 rows and one of these is 7 rows. The reason I got 2 different kinds is because I did not have a medium 9 row and I did not have a 7 row softy. I do have a 7 row softy, but I wanted to try this one out because it looked nice. It's very nice. The sides have a different color. The back, you could tell, has a different color, and then the front as well. It says Torino Pro right here. That's a nice brush. And then this is another nice brush, the 9 row. It's a medium. I like it a lot. I've used it all day yesterday because I just got it in the mail yesterday. So this is a nice brush as well. You see how the gloss on the paint. So it's like black on front, and then they got the gold Torino Pro, and then you turn it to the side and it's more like a wood grain finish. If you know when you go bowling and you see the floor, the shit that's real slippery and you bust your ass, I don't know who done bust their ass. I certainly have. I ran up through the ball, stepped on that slippery shit and fell, bust my ass. Well, anyways, that's what this is on the side. It's very nice. And in the back, both of them have different colors. They real nice brushes, so if you get a chance, no Christmas is coming, tell your parents, tell your wives, tell you whoever, your family members, if you want a brush, go to brushking.com because they got new releases. And I don't know how long they're gonna last, because last time I waited on Brush King, I was trying to wait it out. I didn't want to get no more. I didn't want to buy any more royalty brushes for a little bit. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get one, and I was procrastinating. So I go on it the other day, all sold out. I'm like, what? Just yesterday, they were all in stock. So I found out that a Canadian-based company actually purchased all the royalties to allow their customers in Canada to be able to purchase the brushes as well. So they did that at wholesale. Now, what kind of shirt am I wearing? No, this is not my logo. This is actually a logo I designed for Florida Waivers on Instagram. I charge $5. If you want a watermark or a logo, hit me up. I'll custom design it for you. Just hit me on my cash app, $5, and it'll be done. Whatever kind of watermark, like the one you see up here, I made that. I made tons of them before other people as well. So if you need one, hit me up, $5, and it'll be the dopest shit you ever had. He basically, what he did, he took the watermark that I made for him, the logo, and turned it into his entire brand. So if you see this logo on Instagram, you know it's him. I think he has a little Santa Claus hat on this wave up here, and he made these shirts. So if you want one of these shirts, go hit him up on Instagram. I'm gonna leave his information below so you can get you one of these shirts, because the dude, man, he made the most out of the design. So he gonna sell merch. He got this on his wave page, and you can be just like him. Just hit me up. I'll hook you up with a logo. So basically, these 2 nice brushes. I almost went and got the Lakers brush. Now it said vertical brushing, so that's why I didn't get it, because it was real bulky. At the top, it was like a rectangular shape, and it wasn't rounded as the corners on this one is. These are rounded. That brush, it wasn't rounded. So yeah, these are nice brushes. So these new brushes, they're gonna hit you 26 bucks. So that's how much I paid for each one of this. So like 50 plus the shipping ran me like 58. Not a big deal. I got these to let you guys know if you should get these, and they definitely good brushes. So give them a check. Check out the website and buy what you want. Get them for your family members, whatever. So now that we discussed these two brushes, we're gonna lay them aside, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to zero gap your outliners or your T outliners, whichever one you have. So me myself, I have two. Okay, this right here is a regular outliner. You see the blade, it doesn't have the T shape on it, and then this one has the T shape on it. What I could have literally done is probably buy a T blade and then put it on this one, but I wanted to have both of them because I really don't know why I wanted to have both of them, but I bought both of them. So thinking about it now, I probably could have just put another blade on this one, but let's stay on topic. Now, what this is your friend, okay? Just like your brush, this is your friend. So talk about edge ups, whatever you call it, edge up, line up, shape up, it's all the same. Now, what is an edge up? Because people ask me that seriously. So an edge up is when you're wolfing, right? You get, your line overlaps, right? Your hair starts to grow, you get like a bang. I've seen a lot of people with that. Or your sides start coming in and it looks rough. But what you're gonna do is get you either one of these. This is what barbers use, so I'm not a barber, but I've been cutting my hair for quite some time, and I messed up a lot when I started off. So they got an item that you might want to get when you start off. It's called the self-cut system. I have a self-cut system. It's hanging right there behind the camera, but that works because it allows you to see your sides and all your angles while you're lining yourself up. So check out self-cut system. I'll leave a link for them below. Then and get you one of these. Now you want to get you one of these because going to the barber multiple times per month just to get cleaned up, just to get a fresh line, it can get expensive. So these cost about 90 bucks. One of each, like each one. So get you one of these and it will allow you to give yourself an edge up. So I would recommend these. They're made by Andy's. You can check them out at Sally's, but you can get them pretty much anywhere online. Just put in Andy's T outliner, or put Andy's regular outliner. You can get either one of these. I believe actually now that they have these without the cord, so they wireless now. I really don't like wireless anything. I believe if this was wireless, the way, if you guys know outliners, you know they heat up quickly. That's the reason a lot of people, you see them, like 360 Jeezy for instance, they cut this part and it's not a piece. You just have to take a saw and cut this part open, and what it does, it allows the motor to breathe a little bit more because these do get really hot. So you can cut that, modify these. But so what I got, there's multiple ways that you can zero gap these, right? And I seen the video, somebody made a video, it's called the mirror technique, right? So what you do with the mirror, you would loosen these screws, right? Let me grab a screwdriver that you probably gonna need. Alright, in order to zero gap these, you're gonna wanna get you one of these small screwdrivers right here. A small screwdriver this size should work. What you're gonna do is put the screwdriver into one of the two. We're gonna have to do both of them, but first we take one, we loosen it, right? It's not gonna come like this, but I took a piece off the back, if you could tell. There used to be a silver strip on the back. I don't know, it was just annoying, so I took it off. But basically, it's not loose all the way. But you want to make sure that you keep up with these screws, because once you lose them, pretty much assed out. So I need to get a new blade, but I got some for that too. I'm gonna show y'all how to refresh your blade. And drop the screw. Anyways, we're gonna pick that up in a second. So basically, this is the blade. It's gonna move back and forth as such in the back. right? And then there's 2 small screws. Now what you can do with this is set it up against your mirror, because a lot of people say the mirror does not line. Well, that's where this comes into effect. It's called On the Money, right? But I got this off of Amazon because one of my boys, Nando So Wavy, go check him out as well. Anyways, he told me about On the Money. So I went to go get this, and this basically simplifies you being able to zero gap. Zero gap is what we're doing to bring the back blade up some so it meets this one, and then it will give you a sharper edge up, like we said before, line up, whatever. So this is what you want to do. A lot of barbers do it, but I did this so I can get a professional edge up like I went to the barbershop at home. So anyways, this is the blade, this is the On the Money. You take this, right, and then there's 2 holes right here. This is gonna tell you where you put the holes on the blade. So you set that in here, boom, it clicks right in, right? And what this does, this perfectly aligns, I'm dropping everything today, but what this does, it perfectly aligns the blade to the other blade in the front. So anyways, this is the On the Money. We put the blade in there like we just said. What this does is perfectly aligns your blade every time. So forget the mirror technique. Get you one of these. It's not cheap, but it's worth it, because what you basically doing is saving time and making your haircuts better. So anyways, we got it in here. It's in there like this. So now what we're gonna do is grab the outliner, right, and put it in on top, just like this. What you want to do is there's a ball in the inside that holds the center of the blade, right? So once you put that on there, you can see, it's gonna be hard for me to show y'all, but you can see that the holes go all the way through. So now all you have to do is grab both of the screws and then screw them back in there. Simple enough, right? But I'm gonna screw that in there. That's such. Oh no, I skipped a damn step. Take it back apart, because I done skipped a step, y'all. It's all right. So anyway, so before we put it back on there, so you will see it just like this, with the On the Money on there, and then you're gonna see 2 more screws, but you don't take these out, okay? You just loosen them. So then, once they loosen, you push it up, right? Then you set this on there, boom. Once it's all the way aligned with the On the Money, then you can tighten it, right? So now, we tighten that. And then what you'll do next is you just place it on here. There's a little ball right here in the inside. You want to make sure that the ball goes into the main hole in the middle. This is kind of hard to do while you're standing up. You probably should get you a table, because the blades are not cheap, and you might break these if they fall. I did see they have new ceramic blades, which are nice. I might have to get me one, because these will rust if you don't take good care of them. So once we screw this one in, almost done. Next one. Now the last screw, put that in there. And then you still gonna see the On the Money gonna stay on there all the way to the end, right? Make sure they tight because you don't want this falling apart. Then you can just unclip this. Done, right? And always make sure, this is very important. This right here is very important. It's called hair clipper. Blade oil is by Wall, but who cares? We can use it on any clipper, right? And you want to make sure that you oil your clippers, otherwise they're not going to work, right? Then, before you do a haircut and you apply the oil, then you're going to wipe it off. You're not going to wipe off all of it because it's already penetrated the blade, so it's good now. Then they should work, right? Now, another thing that you should get if you have, or if you get these T-out liners, now this zero gap, but this right here, this is the blade modifier. This is also something, I think you can get the On The Money and this in a set. So what is it, how does it work? I have no idea because I've never used this before. I actually got this in the mail 2 days ago, including the brushes. So this is made by Rich the Barber. Rich the Barber makes the On The Money as well. He's a smart dude. So it says 1 minute blade modifier, the key to sharper lines and closer shaves. So what it says, important, please watch how-to instructional video on YouTube before using 1 minute blade modifier to ensure correct use and safety. Now, I've already watched that. So I watched that before I purchased this, because when I seen that price, I was like, what? $35, you got me bent, bro. But anyways, Nando So Wavy, the same guy that I told you about before. Nando So Wavy, the same guy, he told me about this, okay? So hit him up, because he had this before I did. I had the self-cut system before he did, though. Who cares, right? But, so, the modification times are right on here. It says Andy's T-out liner blade 1 to 2 minutes, okay? And 15 to 20 blade modifications is what you'll be able to do with this. We're gonna take the outliner back apart because you cannot modify it with the blade on here. So I should have known something was wrong. Well, anyways, we're gonna take this back off. We took the back off, right? This is how it's gonna look. Blade brand logo on this side. Okay, so it's on this side, so we're gonna put it in there. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna slide it back and forth a few times. It says it takes a minute, so. I'm only holding this. You probably should put this on the table, but I'm holding it because I wanted you guys to see it. So basically, what this will do, it should make your blade sharper. It already looks like it's done. I'm gonna continue a few more. There it is, done. You can get this on Amazon. Blade modifier comes with the On The Money, and it's like, it might be 40, 50 bucks. So you run it, you got the outliners, $60 to $90. Then this, maybe another 50, so you run $110, but it's worth it because you're gonna save money on getting edge ups in the long run. So now I'm gonna put this back on there. I already showed you guys how to put it back on there, and I'm not gonna hold y'all no longer. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. All the links to all this stuff that I showed you guys in this video is gonna be below in the description. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe. And if you want to, tell your friends, tell them come in. It's your boy, Tsunamitimo, and I'm out.